I've been trying to hold the pieces like they're mine to rearrange. Every broken expectation, every unanswered change. I kept thinking if I fixed it, I could make it turn out right. But I was only wearing myself down, fighting every fight, till I felt you whisper through the noise inside my head. So I'm letting down all of it now. Every fear, every plan I made, I'm letting it go. Finally know I don't have to be afraid. You are steady when I'm not. You are faithful even when I'm not. Every heartache, every scar is safer in your hands. I've been carrying tomorrow like it's mine to understand, trying to map out every mile, yeah, instead of trusting where you stand. But your love ain't in a hurry, and your timing never late. And maybe freedom's found in giving you the weight. When I stop holding tighter, I can finally breathe again. Now every question I can't explain, I'm letting it go. Finally know you are stronger than my pain. You are steady when I'm not. You are faithful even when I'm not. Every worry, every scar is safer in your hands. I don't need to see the ending to trust you with the start. You don't ask for perfect faith, just an open heart. Take this control, take what I hide. Teach me to rest, not strive. I'm laying it down, all of it now. Every burden I have carried on, letting it go. Finally know I don't have to be ready. You are steady when I'm not. You are faithful even when I'm not. Every season where I stand is safer in your hands. Oh, safer in your hands, even when I don't understand. Oh, safer in your hands. I was walking through a season where the sky refused to clear. Every answer felt so distant, every prayer dissolved in fear. I was holding all the pieces, of a life I couldn't make, trying hard to find the strength to begin again. Then a quiet voice reminded, in the darkness of my soul, that your mercy finds me, even when I lose my way, when my faith is barely breathing. You are closer than my pain. Through the valleys and the questions, through the nights I cannot see, your mercy finds me, and it sets my heart free. There were days I felt forgotten, like a shadow in the rain. Every step was getting heavier underneath the weight of shame. But your kindness kept on calling through the noise inside my head, and the hope I thought was buried slowly rose instead, like the sunrise through the darkness, like a promise in the wind. Your mercy finds me, even when I lose my way, when my faith is barely breathing. You are closer than my pain. Through the valleys and the questions, through the nights I cannot see, your mercy finds me, and it sets my heart free. Yeah. You were there in every silence, you were there in every fall, and the love I kept resisting never left me after all. When the road was full of sorrow, when the storm was wild and deep, you were right in grace and healing in the places I would weep. Your mercy finds me when the night is cold and long, when the shadows try to whisper, I will never be that strong. But your promise keeps on rising, like the tide upon the sea. Your mercy finds me, and it brings me back to peace. Yeah. When I thought that hope was over, when I thought the light was gone, your mercy found me right where I belong. sky was turning heavy, and the wind began to rise. Every road I used to walk on disappeared before my eyes. I was drifting in the questions, trying hard to stand my ground, but the louder grew the thunder, the more your whisper could be found. When the waves were crashing over me, and I thought that hope was gone, right in the middle of the storm,
you were holding on to me.
when the night was getting longer, you were everything I need.
Not a moment was I alone,
Well,
even when I couldn't see. Right in the middle of the
storm, you were standing next to me. There were battles in my spirit, there were tears I couldn't hide. Every fear I tried to bury kept returning like the tide. But your promise in the darkness was a fire in my soul, and the peace I couldn't manufacture slowly started taking hold. When my faith was barely breathing, you were steady as the dawn, right in the middle of the storm. You were holding on to me, yeah, when the night was getting longer.
You were holding on to me through the lightning and the darkness. You were still my victory.
Every shadow had to run when your mercy covered me. Right in the middle of the storm, you were standing next to me. When the wind was screaming loud, when the waves were wild and strong, I finally found the truth I needed. You were there all along. You were there all along. I've been counting every heartbeat, listen for a sign, trying to read the sky for answers on this in-between time. Feels like all the doors are quiet, like heaven's hold still. But maybe in the silence you're speaking louder still. 'Cause every time I think you're distant, I can feel you closer than the air. You're right here in the waiting,
right here in the slow,
right here in the questions
I don't even know.
You're right here in the stillness,
holding every breath.
I don't have to move ahead to know I'm in your hands. You're right here in the waiting. I've been trying to chase tomorrow, like it's where my hope begins. But every time I run that road, I'm back here again. Maybe faith ain't always fire, maybe sometimes it's rain soaking through my impatience, washing off the strain. When I stop fighting the timing, I can finally see you're right here in the waiting,
right here in the slow,
right here in the broken
places I don't show.
You're right here in the stillness,
and in what I hide,
teaching me that peace don't rush and love don't run and hide. You're right here in the waiting. Takes a little longer, if the road bends out of sight, you are faithful in the valley, you are steady in the night. I don't need another sign, I don't need the why. If you're here in this moment, then I'm right where I'm supposed to be. You're right here in the waiting,
right here in the slow,
right here in the mystery
only heaven knows.
You're right here in the stillness,
turning fear to faith.
Then I'll trust you in the middle of every unanswered day. 'Cause you're right here in the waiting. Oh, I don't have to rush it,
no, I don't run.
If you're here in the waiting,
and the wait is already won.
Alrighty, then the wait is already won. I was carrying the pieces of a heart that came undone. Every prayer felt like an echo, every day a heavier sun. I kept trying just to fix it, every crack and every scar. But the more I tried to mend it, the more I felt how lost we are. Then a whisper in the silence spoke a truth I couldn't fake. There is grace in the broken places where the light can finally shine. and your love is healing mine. I was walking through the valley with the night inside my chest. Every step felt like a question, every breath a quiet test. But your kindness found my weakness, like the dawn that finds the sea. And the chains I thought were endless started falling quietly. In the middle of my failure, you were reaching out to me. There is grace in the broken places where the light can finally shine. There is hope in the shattered moments where your mercy meets with mine. Every tear becomes a river, every wound becomes a sign. There is grace in the broken places, and your love is healing mine. Oh, you don't turn away from ruin, you rebuild what time destroyed. Every fragment of my story becomes a place for hope and joy. And the scars that once defined me now remind me every day that the God who makes the mountains still makes broken hearts his clay. There is grace in the broken places where your light is breaking through. There is peace in the silent healing when I place my trust in you. Every night gives way to morning, every promise still is true. There is grace in the broken places, and that grace is pulling me through. Yeah, the places I was hiding, ooh, were the places you walked in. And the cracks I tried to cover became the doors you entered in. I was living in the shadows, trying to make peace with my past. Every wrong I ever stumbled through was holding my heart fast. Yeah, the lies kept getting louder, saying I'm too far gone. But grace came like a river and prove those voices wrong. When I thought the door was closing, you were kicking it wide open. There ain't no chains on me, no more captivity. You broke the lock, you set me free. Now I can finally breathe. Shame don't get the final say. Mercy carrying my failures like they were who I am, wearing all that condemnation like a second skin. But you call me something different, spoke a new identity, and every time I hear your voice, those old chains lose their grip on me. What the enemy meant for ruin, you turned into revival. There ain't no chains on me, no more captivity. You tore the walls that prison me. Now my heart can sing. Fear don't get the final word. Your truth has set me free. I'm standing in your victory. There ain't no chains on me. Yeah, freedom in your name, power in your name. Every stronghold has to fall when I call your name. Freedom in your name. I'm not who I used to be. That grave ain't holding me. There ain't no chains on me, no more captivity. You broke the night and brought the dawn. Now I can finally see. Grace has got a hold of me, and I ain't going back. I'm dancing in that liberty. There ain't no chains on me. No chains, no fear, no shame. Living here, I'm free. Yeah, I'm free. I was walking through the midnight with a heart that lost its flame. Every road was cold and empty, every prayer the same. I was carrying old sorrows like a stone inside my chest. Every step felt like a battle, every breath without a rest. But a whisper in the darkness spoke a promise through the pain. When mercy calls my name, I can feel the chains release, like the sunrise through the shadow, like a river bringing peace. When my hope was barely breathing, when my faith was worn and weak, there was love beyond the silence. There was grace enough for me. I was standing in the ruins of the dreams I couldn't save. Every memory the courage that I gave. But your kindness kept on reaching through the storms inside my soul. And the light I thought had vanished was the light that made me whole. Through the thunder of my questions, I could hear your quiet voice. When mercy calls my name, yeah, I can feel the chains release, like the sunrise through the shadows, like a river bringing peace. When my hope was barely breathing, when my faith was worn and weak, there was love beyond the silence. There was grace enough for me. In the valley of my sorrow, you were standing in the rain, turning every broken moment into healing through the pain. And the road I thought was ending was the road that led me home. Now mercy calls my name, and my heart begins to rise, like a morning full of promise, breaking through the darkest skies. Where my faith was once a whisper, now it's stronger than before. For the love that found me bleeding is a love that heals my soul. Far away, there's a voice of endless mercy, calling softly through the grave. Kept a record of my failures, like a debt I couldn't pay. Every wrong move hanging over me, like it wouldn't fade away. I was sure that I had crossed the line, too far to come back from. But love don't scare that easy, and mercy still runs. I was braced for judgment, but you opened up your arms.
I didn't earn it,
I don't deserve it,
but you gave it anyway. I couldn't fix it,
couldn't rewrite it,
but you washed it all away.
grace too wide for all my shame. I didn't earn it, but you gave it to me. I've been trying to be better, trying to make you proud, but you don't love a future version more than you love me now. And every time I fall apart, you don't step aside. You step into my broken with open eyes. You don't wait for perfection, you move toward the wreckage of scarred hands. I was lost, but I was found, not by works, but mercy alone. I didn't earn it, I don't deserve it, but I'll never be the same. You didn't shame me, you came and saved me and covered all my blame. Grace too strong for all my sin. I didn't earn it, but I'm living it in it. Oh, didn't earn it,
Didn't buy it,
didn't win it,
didn't fight it,
still you gave it.
still you fight it, still get it,
Still you stayed.
still you stay.
That's the kind of love
That changes
I've been running down these back roads, chasing every neon light, looking for a little freedom in the middle of the night. Every promise felt like gold till it slipped right through my hand. Now I'm standing at the edge, who I thought I'd be by now. I got dust on my shoes and regret in my bones, but I'm coming home. Yeah, I'm coming home. Ain't got much to offer, just this tired soul. I don't have excuses, I don't have a plan. I just need your mercy and an open hand. I'm coming home. I was proud of my independence, thought I didn't need no help. Built a kingdom out of sand, trying to save myself. But the truth has a way of breaking through the pride, and every road coming home. Lay my shame down at your throne. You don't slam the door, you don't count my wrongs. You just open up your arms. Say welcome home.
Coming home.
Oh, no more running,
Running home.
no more roam.
I'm running home.
I finally found my way back home. Whoa, I've been praying through the long night with my head down low, trying to hold a little faith in the dark I didn't know. Every shadow felt like forever, every tear felt like rain. But somewhere past the midnight, I could feel a change. There's a light on the horizon, and it's calling out my name. There's mercy at daybreak, hope with the sunrise. You're gonna find me right before my eyes. Sorrow don't stay long, it don't own this place. 'Cause there's mercy, sweet mercy, waiting at daybreak. I was counting every heartbeat like it might be my last, wondering if this storm was ever gonna pass. But you've been faithful in the valley, faithful in the rain, and every time you carried me, I never walked alone through pain. Now the sky is slowly turning, and I can see your grace. There's mercy at daybreak, hope with the sunrise. Peace gonna hold me right before my eyes. If it don't get forever, it don't get to stay. 'Cause there's mercy, sweet mercy, waiting at daybreak. New every morning, strong as the dawn. You were working in the dark all along. What felt like the end was only the night. You were painting the morning light. There's mercy at daybreak, hope with the sunrise. Joy gonna find me, and I'll rise. Shadows are falling, grace takes their place. 'Cause there's mercy, sweet mercy, waiting at I've been trying to earn affection, trying to prove my worth, measuring my value by the best and worst. Every time I thought I failed you, I just pulled away. Didn't know your love don't work that way. I was bracing for the lecture, but you were reaching for my hand. You hold me like a father does, not with anger, but with love. When I'm falling, when I'm lost, you don't count the cost. You hold me like a father does. I've been hiding all my weakness, like it's something to be ashamed. But you don't scare easy when you hear my name. And every time I come undone, every time I break, you don't turn your face away. I don't have to be perfect to be your son. You hold me like a father does, through my questions, through my runs when I'm doubting, when I'm afraid. You don't push away. You hold me like a father does. No slam door, no folded arm, just open grace and steady arms. I was looking for approval, you were giving me a home. I was fighting to belong. You said I've always been your own. You hold me like a father does, through my silence, through my storms. I don't have to earn this place, I don't have to hide my face. You hold me like a father does. Not because I'm worthy, not because I'm strong, but because I'm yours. And I've been all along, held like a father does. I was walking through the shadows with a heart that lost a song. Every road felt like a question, every night was twice as long. I kept searching for an answer in the places I once knew, but the light I needed most was always leading back to you. When my strength began to fade and my hope was running thin, that's when mercy found me. Right where I fell, lifted my story out of the well. Grace like a river voices in the silence, telling me I'd gone too far. Every failure like a shadow, hiding who I really are. But your kindness kept on calling through the noise inside my mind. And the chains I thought were endless started breaking one by one in time. You were standing in the dark before I turned around. That's when mercy found me. Oh, right where I fell, lifted my story out of the well. Grace like a river, washing me clean. Love like I've never seen. When mercy found me, yeah. You didn't wait for me to be strong. You came and met me right where I was. And every scar, every regret became the place where your grace stepped in. Mercy found me right where I fell, pulled me from places I couldn't tell. Hope like a sunrise breaking the night, turning my wrongs to right. Mercy found me, set my heart free. Now every breath I breathe sings of your victory. Yeah, I was lost in the darkness till your love came around, and my whole life changed the day your mercy found me. Yeah. I was drifting through the silence with a storm inside my chest. Every mile felt like a question. Every night denied me rest. I was chasing distant answers through the noise of my own mind. But the peace I kept on searching, I could never seem to find. Then your whisper found the darkness like a candle in the rain. There is grace in the broken road where my weary heart has been. There is hope in the silent night, calling me to rise again. Every step that felt so heavy, every tear I thought was lost, was a path that led me closer to the mercy of the cross. So I said, so lost, yeah. Oh. I was holding all my failures, like a chain around my soul. Every memory kept telling me I would never be made whole. But your love was always patient, even when I tried to run. And the healing I resisted had already begun. Through the quiet of the valley, I could hear your promise clear. There is grace in the broken road where my weary heart has been. There is hope in the silent night, calling me to rise again. Every step that felt so heavy, every tear I thought was lost, was a path that led me closer to the mercy of the cross. So close moment. You were there in every shadow, you were there in every fall, and the love I tried to outrun never left me after all. When the storm began to fade and the sky returned to blue, I could see the road behind me was leading me to you. There is grace in the broken road, through the sorrow and the pain. There is a light in the rising dawn after every night of rain. Now my heart is slowly learning what my soul had always known. Even in the broken places, I was never on my own. Yeah, yeah. Every mile that once felt hopeless, every tear that used to fall, was a story of your mercy, writing beauty through it all.